Hey guys, UK's Worst Gamer here, and today I'm going to be bringing you a video on a bit of Black Ops 3. Just want to start off by saying I'm sorry for the shitty quality of my microphone. This is all I have at this precise moment in time. But anyway, on with the video. It's not like you can't hear me, so we'll just carry on. Okay, so this is a bit of an Easter egg for you zombie players out there. Okay, probably a lot of you already know about this Easter egg, but if you don't, then stick around, you might learn something new. Okay, so this is the map Infection, the multiplayer map. Okay, and in this map, a lot of people seem to speculate that this house over here is Samantha Maxis's house from the Call of Duty Zombies storyline. And I do believe that it is as well, but I just wanted to point out a few factors. Okay, so there is only 3 videos online at the moment to do with this house. And the reason why everyone believes that it is Samantha Maxis's house is there is scrap bits of paper that you can find around in the zombie maps, and it actually shows a picture of this house. And yeah. And it says in the game as well that, or in the picture, sorry, that the children will be safe in the house. Okay, and there is also a video that shows at the end of Call of Duty Black Ops 2, Samantha sitting in her bedroom playing with little zombie toys, and the inside of the house looks a lot like that attic room. That's at the bottom of the screen now. It looks exactly like that. But also over here, there is another house, and it says Derise written on it, which is the big symbol that you get in the zombie map Derise, or the giant as you see it now. Okay, I first saw the video about to do with that house on a video by Mr. Ruffle Waffles, and I'm sure a lot of you that are subscribed to me or not subscribed to me are subscribed to him if you like Easter eggs and gameplay and blah 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 blah. And I've only ever seen 2 other videos as well, but there's something that they didn't point out. They might not have either pointed, they might have noticed but didn't point it out. I will get my words out in a minute. They might have noticed it but not pointed it out, or they didn't notice that these 2 houses are a lot more connected than what people think. Okay, for example, that has the Rise written on it. Okay, that one hasn't, but that is the one that's in the picture. But what are Call of Duty most known for in their games and on their maps? They love a bit of copy and paste. Okay, and what better map to do a bit of copy and pasting on than a simulation map? Okay, so if you come over here, if you sort of can get somewhere in between, I'll try and go up as high as I can. If you go somewhere in between, oh there it is, they don't look that similar at the moment. But the only thing that does look kind of similar is their colour. That is literally it. I'll give you that. But if you come over to this side of the house, it's actually the same house. Okay, so if I back up a bit, you might be able to see it just in the distance there. It's actually the exact same house. Now, I have been back and forward, trying to get every single similarity to make sure that it is in fact the same house, and the only differences that I can physically notice is the fact that it hasn't, that house over there hasn't got any of this rubbish in the Templar symbol outside, and it's also missing this window shutter thing. So now if I come over here, now that you've had a bit of a closer look, and come over here, as you can see, it is exactly the same house. I've even gone to counting the bullet holes in the door and everything. So that's what I think anyway. But also looking at the comments, so, hold up, back up a bit, there was a little bit of extra. So yeah, if you think about it, that's got the Rise symbol written on it. So that must mean that that's got the Rise symbol on it on the other side. And there's also another thing that I saw in someone else's video, I can't remember their name, but they said that if you look at the symbol that's above the window, where her bedroom's supposed to be, there's a symbol of 935 from the zombie storyline, and I can tell you that there is not a symbol from 935, because this is the exact same house, because it's just been copied and pasted. pretty much. So there is no symbol at all of about 935. It's not really that similar. You'd have to go look it up. Right, anyway, where I was people seem to think that if you can get inside the house, you'll be able to see Samantha Max's room, and people have written that in the comments, which does seem like a pretty good idea, but in fact you can't, because if you go underneath the map here and go underneath, you can go inside this house, and remember, it's going to be pretty much the exact same house, okay? So as you can see, there is nothing inside this house apart from blue blocks in front of the windows, and there is no top floor, and there is nothing in there. There you go, there's the best view. As you can see, a bit of the window roof is coming through the actual roof, and there's no window that actually exists there. The only thing that does look a bit weird is the little burn mark, which looks a bit Teddy-ish, but that's probably about as good as you're going to get. But there is nothing else. These pictures on the wall, they're too futuristic. Okay, so like I said, I do believe it is Samantha Max's house, but you can't see inside it. And I just wanted to show you that these two houses that people are saying that, oh yeah, they've got zombie stuff to do with it, they're actually more linked. I'm not saying you sound like that, but that's what people are saying. Anyway, I wanted to quickly show you. I've got to be really quick. There's a couple of funny things. Obviously, this map is based around the year 1941, as it's written on them cans there. So this is a really old periodic time. Okay, so you've got these fridges in here. It's still an old room, as you can tell by the till, but if you look at the back of these cabinet counter things, it actually has a notice, which is like their service date. And if you turn your head and squint a little bit, you can read that the date on that says the 7th of the 12th, 08. So they got a futuristic cabinet back in time, which is pretty clever. So yeah, there's one little random thing to think about. And also, if you go into this room, I don't know if anyone else has noticed this as well, there is these pieces of paper on the floor, and if you look at them, it says, this one says at the top about design and game art, and I think that number with the 1998, that says something like paper number, I think that says, and it says contract, I think that says either development or government, something request form, and it's just got a band of thing, and it just says I don't know, and it's signed by someone called Micro, I think. But yeah, there's a couple of random bits here. There's a health check paper there, and this one which says something or other about commission. Pretty hard to read. If someone can decipher it, that'd be pretty cool. But yeah, anyway guys, that's what I wanted to show you. So if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. If you want to give me your input into what you think, and if you think they are also connected more than what they seem, give us a comment as well. Or if you've got any theories of your own, make sure you leave a bit of a comment as well, and let me know what you think, and I might be able to try and find out for you and put it in another video. So yeah guys, if you enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you guys later. Goodbye!